from the lighter side of pest control. This is the Tales from the Crawlspace podcast with your hosts, Jack and Brad.
All right, let's see what the prompt is. The strangest thing you found in a house that wasn't a bug. That's a bit of a mouthful, but I'll see what I can do. All right, back in the studio. Oh, that's a body. Oh, that's a fucking body. Nope. Not going to record shit today.
Well, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. And since we've got no place to go, let's get on with the fucking show.
Loot it now.
I'll pick Letitch now for $250, Alex.
French. Excuse me, mademoiselle. May I see Letitch now?
Letitch now. How y'all doing, everybody? It's Jack, Tales from Crawlspace podcast, and across the miles and across the smiles, we got Mr. Brad Harvey, the floating head. Good to see you.
Hey, Jack, how you doing?
You look like Jambi from Pee Wee Herman.
Mecca-licka-hi-mecca-hi-ho. I'm doing good, Jack. I'm a little cold, so the effect is caused by my hoodie that I'm wearing, which is proudly emblazoned with our beautiful logo, Tales from Crawlspace podcast, and also representing PCHD, my favorite group. It's upside down. It's a BCHD. It looks Russian, doesn't it?
It looks Russian.
It looks Russian,
Cyrillic.
but that's okay. I'm warm and strong like bull.
Strong like bull. Vigorous, virile, and potent.
Yeah.
Good old G. Gordon Liddy.
Good Liddy. That's right. Okay. So, Jack, what are we talking about tonight?
We're talking about strangest things you found in a house that wasn't a bug.
Yeah, exactly.
And boy, we got some fucking responses.
We sure the hell did.
Tons of rubber dicks, too. Lots of rubber dicks.
Yeah, so I hope everybody in the Midwest and down south and Mid-South and the East Coast is hunkered down for this weekend. It's going to be a fucking shit show.
I'm going to
weather-wise.
Get hammered, and I'm not talking about drinking either. I'm going to get fucking hammered by Mother Nature.
Mother Nature is tongue-punching Jack's fart box this weekend.
Yes, and not in a favorable way.
Yeah, he is predicted to get feet of snow up on the mountains.
They're talking about 30 inches up here.
30 inches. Yep. Here in Indianapolis, my fair city, we're only going to plan. They're saying 8 to 12 inches, but still, that's fucking catastrophic.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in Beech Grove, which is a southern suburb of Indianapolis, where all the roads are on a sodium-free diet. And
boy.
Unfortunately, my beloved Branch Trio is down there, and I have to drive through there every morning.
Why are they on a sodium-free diet? What's that
Because Beech Grove sucks dick. That's why. I mean, I can't think of any other reason why they wouldn't salt the roads. But they're not in an environmentally sensitive area. They're not in any type of thing. They're just cheap as fuck. They'd rather spend. They'd rather spend the money on other things. What it is, I have no idea. But
lovely.
They sure the fuck aren't spending it on salt, man. I can tell you that,
man.
So, yeah. But anyway, yes. I mean, we're talking massive amounts of snow. We're talking about ice. I mean, catastrophic ice. And Ryan Hall, y'all, the guy on YouTube, the weather guy on the YouTube, and he's saying this is going to be catastrophic. And Ryan Hall is one of those guys. If he tells me it's raining hot dogs, I'm running out in the yard with a fucking bun and a jar of mustard in my hand.
Right.
This guy is rarely wrong. So I hope everybody's prepared. I understand, by now, if you're not ready, you're too late. So just cheese bags out there. Check on your other cheese bag buddies, and let's make sure everybody stays safe this weekend. Okay.
I know I'm ready. They're saying the Middle Atlantic area where I'm at is going to be Category 4 out of 5.
Yep.
For the severity of the storm, and
that's what I heard.
It's going to get nasty.
I mean, right now the grocery store shelves in the affected area are bare.
I went to Aldi's today.
All the eggs, all the bread, all the milk, and
French
all the
toast
liquor.
Galore.
All the liquor is getting a little light out there too, but I have a well stocked car behind me.
Well stocked as well.
Exactly. So I mean I'm good on bourbon and gummies and bread and eggs and milk and all kinds of
Everybody's
shit.
making
And,
French toast for the snowstorm.
That's right. And as long as the internet stays up, I got my porn. So we're good.
Hey.
We're good. So, okay.
You'll watch somebody get plowed.
Yeah. We're going to watch somebody get plowed. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not going to be watching it at Beach Grove because that never fucking happens. But anyway.
Plowing into the back of somebody and not in the fun way.
Exactly.
Not with the penis.
Yeah. Not with the penis.
Not with the penis.
All right, let's get down to the nitty and or the gritty. Buddy, let's see. I'm going to say between Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, and pestcemetery.com, which is another group.
Right.
Yeah, we had over 200 stories come in. So
fuck ton.
Jack and I have decided to we're picking the best of the best tonight. If your story didn't make it tonight, I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a great story, but it wasn't as good as the ones we're reading tonight. I mean, what can I say? You try. But what I can say is, I was planning on doing a pie chart. Pie graph. I was going to have the chick with her legs spread open, and the graph was going to be right in the middle. Get it? Pie graph. But I never got around to it because I'm a lazy fuck. But anyway, I digress. The majority of the stories that we got, the one-worders, some of the other ones, yes, dildos are the number one strange thing we see in houses. Okay.
Yeah.
The second one is massive amounts of drugs.
Yep.
And then the third one is unfortunately dead bodies. Now, so those were the top three responses that we've got. So, I'm sorry if we didn't read yours, but we only have so much time. And so Jack and I'm going to be reading the ones from Pest Control Humor Depot. Jack is going to be reading the ones from Pest Control or pestcemetery.com, aka the graveyard. So we're just going to kick it off because we got a lot to cover tonight. Let's see. I'd like to go ahead and start off, Jack. Okay, we're going to use first names only, so I'm sure you'll recognize your story when we read it. So, Max, my dog. I have a dog named Max. Max writes, one house I was in, the lady's husband had skulls on display from around the world. It was a room full of different skulls, including monkeys, other African animals, and real human skulls and spines.
Oh.
She wouldn't let me photograph anything, unfortunately. It was a little unsettling, but everything was collected legally, apparently.
Apparently.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
Tyler McElvain says, hopefully not all three at the same time of the drugs and the dildos and everything.
Yeah, I saw a dildo.
That's a party house.
I saw a dead body holding a dildo that was packed with drugs.
Yeah. Well, he's got coke on his nose and a dildo on his ass, dead on the bed. That's a party.
Hell yeah, it is.
If you're going to go out, go big or go home.
Yeah. I had a customer that had and she got this from South America. She's long since passed, and so did this part of the body that she had. Sitting on her mantle was a human femur that was made into some sort of flute instrument. She apparently got it in South America. It was some sort of Incan or Aztec artifact or whatever. But and shit like that, I guess you can obtain legally. I guess the thing has to be typical Brad Friday night. It can be obtained legally if it's a certain age or what have you. So, but yeah, I mean, it happens. I've seen doctors. There's been doctors' offices or doctors' homes that have pieces of bone and stuff.
They donate their body to science type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like when you go to the tire shop and they've got that jar that's got all kinds of shit that they pull out of tires.
Yeah,
screws and bolts and all kinds of crap.
Well, I'm sure there's a box at the hospital in the emergency room. It's got like the dildos and the things that they pull out of people's butts.
Ooh, yeah.
Mayonnaise jars.
I'd hate to see the size of that box, man, because
I was making a sandwich naked and I slipped.
I slipped in the shower. I was making a mayonnaise sandwich in the shower and I slipped.
And they say Duke's is the best.
Duke's is the best. Yeah. Thank God they come out with them plastic jars now.
Oh my God. All right. Well, Mary said a man met me at the door with a machete with blood all over it. I thought he was getting ready to kill me when he told me that someone was going to throw away a perfectly good fish. So he took it and was trying to clean it. He had this huge fish that was probably 2 foot long on a piece of cardboard on the kitchen floor. I am willing to bet that that gentleman was not native white American, Western European type to be with a machete cutting a fish up on your kitchen floor.
Oh, hell yeah.
A redneck take it in the garage or hang it from a tripod or something.
A redneck take it in the garage, string it up on the ceiling, and use a Sawzall.
And drink beer. Yeah, and drink beer.
Oh, and drink beer. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
but this dude was like on his knees on the floor, so something tells me he's exotic.
He's not from around here, Jack.
No, he's not. Which is cool. I mean, hey,
I get it.
Waste pretty good fish.
Exactly. I'm sure there was a stove in his garage too that he could cook it right up.
Dude's got like an albacore flying around his kitchen.
I can't say anything about that. I got a stove in my garage.
Yep. Yeah. Well, shit.
Yeah, that's because America.
America.
That's right.
Fuck yeah. Cooking fish on the kitchen fucking floor. Yeah, America.
Fuck yeah. Well, our beloved cheese bag and friend of the one and only Candace Renee.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening tonight, sweetheart, we love you. And keep in touch.
Yes, please.
Corey Forrester says, back in the old days when this sort of thing was commonplace, I was using a Dynafogger, which is a pulse jet thermal fogger. We have one at Trio. It doesn't work. I got to work on it, but they are badass pieces of equipment. But here's where it gets interesting. I mean, the next 4 words really intrigue me. It says, inside a customer's house. A house. I mean, I've used these things in warehouses and in bakeries and plants and stuff like that, but never in a fucking house. That's like a 45-second service, Jack. Like,
hey,
you turn that sucker on. All right, we're done. He goes, as I was backing myself through the house, because you can't see your hand in front of your face when you've applied. That's no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my girl, my back has been bugging me so much lately, it just won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Just kidding. Sounds like a real pain.
You know, it's been a real pain lately, trying to find anything relatable to listen to while I'm working.
Girl, I got the answer for this one. Pestrogen Podcast. It's a pest control podcast, but with a lady twist. It's fun, laughable, and will make you say, yep, get that.
That sounds so awesome. So, where can I find this at?
Anywhere. We got the YouTube, anywhere where you get your usual podcasts, and they have a Facebook page for ladies in the pest industry only.
Sold!
You can catch the Pestrogen Podcast videocast exclusively on YouTube and listen to the audio version on Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, or wherever your favorite podcasts are currently crawling around. Pestrogen Podcast, because when it comes to pests and podcasts, we know how to bug you just right.
I noticed their dog was curled up on a dog bed in the corner of the room. Oh, crap. Panic set in as I set the fogger down and scrambled over to the dog. That's when I discovered they had their deceased dog taxidermied. Damn thing was stuffed, and it almost gave me a heart attack. God damn, no shit, man.
But I bet you there was a split second there. It was like, is it dead because of me?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! Did I do this?
Yeah, it's a good thing it wasn't one of those creepy, realistic baby dolls.
Oh my God!
The baby alive had a heart attack. He would have had a heart attack and a fecal infarction.
Yeah, I would have definitely shat my pants.
Oh yeah, but the strange thing to me is the fact that he was actually using a pulse jet thermal fogger inside somebody's house.
Oh, did you hear that Captain Kirk had a failed lingerie line? Are you familiar with that?
Was it the Shatner panties?
Shatner panties. Yeah,
Shatner panties.
The name alone killed it. So
that's right. Oh my God. Well, for some people, it killed it.
Yeah, there's a fetish for that.
There is absolutely a fetish for that.
All right. Corey said, dead cat in the basement, and they didn't own a cat. Was told the stain on the mattress was from placenta. I bet you that smells nice in the summer. Air conditioning broke.
Dear Lord.
Bedroom smells like an old fish market.
It smells like placenta up in this bitch.
Was handed a metal ball, then customer told me it was a replacement elbow and they had to redo and take out. Most recently went to a trailer for a roach clean out. Customer told me if I hear noises, it's the rat infestation, but they weren't concerned with that until the roaches were gone.
Oh shit!
Well, you gotta prioritize, man. You gotta prioritize.
Yeah, yeah. I just had somebody hit me up and said, sent me a video. Said I'm at a customer. This customer sent this to me. They think there's rats in the pipes, and basically, just to paraphrase. And I looked at this video and listened to it, and it was a situation where they didn't have a good vacuum. And it was like, bloop, bloop, bloop. They didn't have the good ventilation on the drains, and I thought rats were in there doing that, and I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I can see that, the noise coming from it.
Yeah, the noise from the lack of vacuum, but I mean, a rat would be like scratching and gnawing and slurring and stuff like that. So, but it's all good. But, hang on, I got a scam call coming in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, went to the home show last week and entered in a bunch of sweepstakes, so I've been getting blown up.
Oh my God, that's what you got to get a Google Voice number for, man.
Piss on it, man. It says scam. Mine filters it out. It says scam likely. So
I don't even want to fucking say that. Just let it go somewhere you don't have to look at it.
Yeah, I want to make like Russell does on Grindr. Swipe left.
Well, Russell has his standards.
That he does.
Right.
Yes. God bless that guy.
We love you, Russell.
Yeah, he knows it. Yeah, we love you long time.
I love you long time.
Yeah. Okay, Gabe mentions. I did mention Corey's last name, didn't I? Oh, yes. Well, this on it. Yeah. Can't put the turd back in the donkey, Jack. All right.
You can try. Yeah. It makes for a good video. But
Gabe says, this object wasn't bizarre. The call was, I guess. Had a lady years ago said there was possibly a snake in her yard. It was coiled up and looked exactly like a bagel. She poked it with a stick and was terrified of getting closer. I came out to inspect and found a single plain bagel sitting in the yard.
I'm trying to think of what snake would resemble a bagel. I'm kind of stuck on that one.
I would say probably the Hudson River snake.
That's a North American bagel snake.
North American, it's a East River snake.
Tell you what, you want to get rid of them? Just all you need is a little bit of cream cheese. He'll go.
A little bit of cream cheese, maybe some nice smoked salmon.
That's right. That everything topping stuff that works good too.
That's right. Yeah. They've got a product called Schmear. Takes care of it.
A smear, but put a smear on it.
Yeah, give me a bagel with a smear and a Coke.
With a smear and some locks.
Be a doll.
Brent said a 1300s Japanese katana. The grandfather brought it home right after World War II and hid it in the attic. He told me I could have it. He wanted to clean it up for me first. He died the next day. Never got the sword.
Oh,
well, maybe it's one of those curses that he was the only one that could have it.
That's right.
Maybe
it was a Hattori Hanzo katana.
Oh yeah. Hattori Hanzo.
He swore never to make them again.
Good movie. They're coming out with another one.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they are.
They already killed Bill. What the fuck are they going to do?
I think it's everything that led up to it. I think it's like a prequel.
Oh, a prequel. Okay.
How can you do that and make Uma Thurman not look older? It's kind of weird. I don't know. I'd watch it, though.
You saw The Irishman?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they tried to make a 78-year-old Robert De Niro look like a 22-year-old man and failed miserably.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Robert. Anyway. Okay. I got two shorties, so I'll read them both. Okay.
All right.
Ben says he found 3 20-gallon buckets of human poo.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah. I mean, what are they doing? Making moonshine out of it or something?
Bucket of poo.
A bucket of poo.
Bucket of poo.
It's cup of poop. Cup of poop by Lipton.
Yummy.
Get ready for the most Merca story that we have tonight. Abraham has a customer that has an entire Black Hawk helicopter as a front lawn ornament.
Oh, fuck. I'd like to see that. I bet you he's a favorite of the kids in the neighborhood.
Yeah. And I had to pronounce that properly. So they didn't think that I was sneaking a dildo story in here instead of saying an entire Black Hawk as a front lawn ornament.
But yeah, big man. Black cock in the front yard.
Can you think of anything more American than that?
No, I'm really hard pressed.
I would be hard pressed.
Hard pressed to find something more American than a black cock in the front yard.
That's right. Oh my
big
God.
Black cock.
$5 says that dude had a mullet.
Hey, that's all right.
I ain't saying nothing bad.
No hate.
Ain't
hating. I had a mullet back in the day myself. Business up front, party in the back. Now on business up front, and Franciscan monk bald spot in the back. That's right.
Oh, I like the skullets where it's just a line of long hair in the back.
Oh my God! Get a rat tail going or something.
Yeah, the guy's name's usually Daryl.
Your brother's got a hairdo to live up to.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Elise said, long before I worked in pest control, I briefly worked as a handywoman for a lady in the French Quarter. I was doing sheetrock and plaster repair in one of the units and found 2 locks of hair tied together. This was found in the wall across from a crawlspace closet in the narrow kitchen. In that closet, a past tenant kept the body of his girlfriend he unalived. At the time I found the hair, it was 2008, and that tenant had long moved out with the trunk containing the body. Hurricane Katrina hit, and the trunk was abandoned, and the body was discovered. The hair was turned in to the detective that had been working on the case for over 2 years. A month later, the tenant was arrested. A year later, sentenced for life. It was indeed hers and his hair tied together and sealed into the wall as a binding of souls spell, and it was also pertinent DNA evidence. How fucked up is that?
That's absolutely 100%. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's so far. That's in the lead for the strangest fucking thing so far.
That really is. Oh my
look!
God.
Look who's here! Look who's here!
Oh, Sancho!
Did
I say anything was wrong with the mullet? I just said I bet the guy's got a mullet. You know,
I got a picture of it somewhere.
Anybody that's got a black cock helicopter,
you're allowed. If you got one in front of you, you're allowed to have a mullet.
You are allowed to have
that mullet.
No, you're required to have a mullet.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
There better be some fucking Pabst in your fridge.
Mm-hmm. Well, he showed up, so do we do it? Tell Sanchito that if he knows what is good for him, he best go run and hide. Daddy's got a new 45.
And I won't think twice to
that barrel take down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say that I got something for his podcast.
Love you, Sancho.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Okay. Matt. All right. We go from the most American thing to the most un-American thing.
Oh,
with good old Matt. We in the basement of a very old gentleman. Full Nazi uniform on display in a shadow box with all sorts of medals and pictures of him in uniform when he was in the military.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute. I'm confused, Matt, and hopefully you're listening to this and you can clarify for this. You know, just drop your comments below. No, don't do that because we have no below. Shoot me a DM because I'd really like to know. Because you're saying that with him in uniform when he was in the military, yet he does have a full Nazi uniform on display. Was he wearing the Nazi uniform, or was this a trophy of war?
Right.
But anyway, so yeah, I'd like to know. It's what it is. But also, 4 mummy cats under a bed during a bed bug job.
Yum.
1 mummy cat I could understand on a really rank ass house, but 4.
1 1 mummy cat. 2 ha, ha.
No, it's like that's what the other three cats come by and say. Oh, Steve's asleep.
I'm done.
Let's go take a nap with him, and then that was it for all of them.
That's like the Bermuda Triangle under the bed.
Yeah,
or cats
was
going to die.
No. Also, this question is: was this a house that Corey had treated previously with his Dynafogger,
or did someone like put out like a dish of antifreeze or something, and they all like crapped out at once?
They all crapped out. Yeah, they went crazy ass first, and then crapped out.
Yeah, it's possible. It's entirely possible. Sancho says, Keystone Light, baby, deep throat.
That's right.
I could say that as a replacement for Pabst. That's good. But if you're up in the Midwest, it's got to be old style.
You know what? I would rather drink out of that 3 20-gallon things of human poo than drink a Keystone Light. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, it's Pennsylvania beer. No one's care for Pennsylvania beer. But you like the Yingling stuff, so.
Yeah. That's Pennsylvania, too.
It is. Pennsylvania beer.
Pennsylvania beer.
Philip said an old hand grenade with the pin still in it, along with several boxes of ammunition, during a bedbug treatment prep. The man was a retired veterinarian in bad health, and his wife had no idea what he had. Called the police to help dispose of it. Had no idea if it was live or not. I'm glad you didn't try to find out.
Yeah, that ain't the truth.
That'll take care of the bed bugs, though.
It sure will. It'll send them into the neighbor's yard.
And the rest of the house. Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the house will go in the neighbor's yard, too. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck me running.
A fucking live grenade. Nice. Thanks. Brandon.
Uh-oh, he's already giggling.
Yeah. Okay. I serviced a lesbian couple.
No, sure you do.
Wow. I serviced a lesbian couple that had a satanic ritual altar that appeared to have blood on the daggers sitting in the altar.
Oh.
Had the goat man with 20 tits and everything.
He stopped to count. 2, 4, 6,
8, 10, 11, 13. Well, was that 12?
Gotta start over.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3. God. The goat man with 20 tits and everything. When I saw this, I instantly thought of that meme about it's all fun and games till the stink bug puts its titties out.
I remember
because that's not the only thing, but definitely in the top 3. Yeah, I would say, big titty Baphomet. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that would be something I would remember.
Yeah,
and consider strange.
Yeah, I would definitely for sure. Mm-hmm. It's the bloody knife thing I'm concerned about.
Oh, that blood could have come from anything. They could have been cleaning chickens or something,
or a fish on the kitchen floor,
or a fish on the kitchen floor.
That's right.
That's right. With a machete in the conservatory.
It's a
Colonel Mustard in the garage with a machete.
Matt said, routine customer, very quiet, middle-aged husband and wife, high school kids. Opened third-floor attic, knee wall door, and was met by a 5 to 6 foot life-size sex doll with a condom-wrapped penis with multiple bottles of lube, along with paddles, whips, and gas masks. That's a potty.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did it smell?
I mean, it was like someone like crawling into the attic or like, is that where they hid it for the service?
They hid it for the service there. Now it's there. Can you imagine like a Christmas vacation? You're up there going at it and somebody opens the attic door.
And the father's sitting downstairs in the recliner and here's the pest guy open that door and goes,
that's right.
Fuck.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden you and Polythene Pam just fall right out of the fucking attic.
Yummy.
Indeed.
But at least they use condoms.
Okay, they did practice safe.
Yes, they did. Safe dildo. Good. That's right.
Safe dildo. That's right. Cheryl Heath. Okay, we have bondage equipment, including a medieval-style rack, plus dozens of monstrous-sized dildos, all intentionally left on display. I had treated the interior of this home several times and always felt like they wanted me and my partner to party with them. But none of these things were on display. I had noticed big hooks and eyelet screws on the ceiling in some rooms, but never asked about it. I treated the home for fleas fleas. The animals, and so they and the animals were all out of the house. The master bedroom was on full display this time around, and there were multiple Ring cameras set up watching me. The skeevy part. Wait a minute.
It's like a Disney party.
The skeevy part, like the rest of this shit wasn't skeevy. The skeevy part was knowing they have all of this out in plain view and have 3 kids, aged 4 and 12, my boy's age, while the third is somewhere between them in the home. They all left the home together after I arrived, so these kids 100% know about that shit. Okay, yeah, I will give you the last part of that being the skeevy part. Yeah,
I'm willing to bet that medieval rack was a St. Andrew's cross. Don't ask me how I know that, but I'm willing to bet it's a St. Andrew's cross.
Oh yeah, the St. Andrew's cross, absolutely. Now, if it was the deluxe model that's like on a like a vertical lazy Susan, so you can
spin it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, those are the good ones.
That reminds me of the song by Green Jelly called "Whip Me, Teenage Babe," and put me on the wheel and whip me. Oh boy. Shit. Okay. Andrew said 2 hard-bodied tattooed lesbians. He's setting up the story pretty good here. Yeah. With their own artwork on every wall in the apartment. Both of them completely naked, spread wide like a bald eagle trying to catch fish. The conversations were awkward. Like, so, whose vagina is that?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that your vagina?
All right. Damn. I was like, no, mine's the fleshy one over to the left.
Mine's got a little more flap to it.
It's got a little flap. That's right. Don't turn the fan on. Okay. Jack, this next story has got to be the strangest one. And when this guy actually opened the door and saw this, I'm sure he was just beside himself because he'd never seen this before. Norm says he walked into a properly prepped bed bug home.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know either. I mean, I want to know how he dealt with something like that because, I had never seen anything like that in my life.
All right, we're done with the show. There's no other story to top that one.
That's right.
So everybody, thank you very much. We'll
y'all
see
come
you
back
next
now.
week.
You hear?
Sancho said the Brandon guy with the goat tits would make an awesome Slayer album cover. I agree. That would make a really good one.
Absolutely. Yeah. 20-titted goat guy. Yeah.
That's right.
You gotta love it.
Slayer. I do love me some Slayer, though.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. You just read one, right? I got all flustered by Slayer.
It was but it was the biggest one yet tonight.
Okay. Jenny says, I serviced a business, and in the basement of this business, the person who owned it lived down there. In one corner cabinet where some family photos were tucked into those photos were photos. I got to start over again because there's a lot of photos in here. Photos, but tucked into those photos were photos of what looked to be dolls posed in an outside courtyard of a fancy place. They were black and white and just eerie. Most of the photos displayed were of children. Every time I look at those doll photos, though, I just felt something wasn't right, and I can't describe why. Now, I have to tell you, while I was reading that, I got a message from Mr. Tyler McElvain.
Yeah.
My coworker said today that he went to a customer's house and it was an anytime stop where he had a code into the house as no one would be home. He stepped in to start treating and all he could hear was moaning from a woman and movement in the upstairs. He quietly treated the bottom of the house and left. Don't let me forget. I got one from one of our favorite people. I got it by email. Don't let me forget to read it.
So you heard moaning from a woman.
Well, that's I'm a single guy. I would have gone upstairs and go, hey, what's going on?
That's right.
A little help. I used to be a tour my guy. I could do some long riding. We do it. We pump it by the gallon, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tour my guys pump it by the gallon.
Yeah. This same Jenny that you just read a story from, I remember quite a while back, she had sent me a picture of of a painting that was in one of her accounts, which is it was a Montessori school, and talking about how it creeped her out. And I was looking at it, and rightly so, because this picture was, I guess, Maria de Montessori, I guess the founder of the educational system that is known as the Montessori school. And it was creepy because it was like, and I took the phone and I moved it, and I swear to God, that bitch's eyes were like
followed you.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, man, no wonder. So, so when she joined us over here at Trio, I did everything I did. I cold called every fucking Montessori school out here in the area. I was like, yeah, I got the technician for you.
Well, the cemetery that a lot of my family's in, they got this big, huge marble thing of Jesus, and it's a recessed, like a what do you call it? With its the recessed sculpture thing. So when you drive by it looks like it's following you.
Oh, wow.
Like the head's like turning to look at you. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not ready to go in here yet. I'm just visiting. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the sign of a good artist. That if he can make these still images look like they're moving.
Yeah.
And even more, they get extra points if they look like they're wanting to kill you. So, it was a cemetery. So there's that.
It was.
Yeah. Okay. Vince says, he went into a vacant house, and this basement had stacks of unmarked burnt DVDs, and they were all homemade bestiality pornos. At least 4 of them were that ended up with us at the end of the day.
Oh.
They got snapped in half. Okay, unpack this here.
But you had to watch it first to find out what it was.
Yeah, before it snapped it, it's like, yeah. And then he said they got snapped in half, and it's like, so, but you get so hard that it broke? Or no. Yeah, you had to watch them to figure that one out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty strange.
Nasty.
Yeah.
And Andy said, coffee table full of cocaine, like coffee table covered, laid out, bagging it up. He didn't even care who saw it. Then asked me to deal for him. Said no. Said no one would suspect the bug lady. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Let me add, I left empty-handed, still spraying, not dealing. Good for you, Mandy.
Whatever you say, dearie. Man. Oh, gosh, man. I'm telling you what, man, this winter weather, it's like the air is dry. The furnace is going nonstop. I can't get enough to drink as far as staying hydrated. And, but I figured out a really good way to handle that is a nice thing of ice water out of my Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com. See, I just took it. Do I look refreshed or what?
You do. You look.
I look refreshed. Absolutely
and
refreshed.
Hydrated. May I add?
And hydrated, exactly.
Yes.
And there's no better way to reach that level of proper hydration than a Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com. Take a look at this, dude. Look at the graphics on that. We got Cheese Bag Nation. We have Tales from the Crawlspace.
Look at that photorealism right there.
Absolutely. Paula just leaps out at you.
Yes, she does.
Yep.
And Paula, I get the rubber bottom.
Yeah. It's almost as if Paula wants to jump out of the tumbler and criticize you right now.
Oh, yeah.
It has the supple, smooth, and soft rubber bottom. Yeah, and no matter what you want, pesticide labels. That's how Tony Spangler got his start in this thing with us. Is he has some of the best pesticide label tumblers I have ever seen in my life.
I've got several myself.
Yeah, and we always say if you can think it, he can make it.
Yes.
You send him a decent copy of a pesticide label, he can put it on one of these motherfuckers right here.
He's also doing coffee mugs now too. Don't forget, he's doing coffee mugs as well.
He's doing not just any coffee mug, Jack, a 15-ounce coffee mug.
That's right.
Not them little dimity.
No wussy.
That's right. Yeah. I mean,
you can't hot take it that you got to hold that fucker.
Yeah, that's that's a cheese bag sized cup of coffee there. That's 15 ounces.
That's the good shit.
He can put those images on that as well, and the graphics and everything are just as razor sharp as they are on these tumblers. But we're talking about all this other stuff. We've got the double walled insulation and everything, but Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com is not a Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com without
unless
unless it has the one, the only.
It's like Excalibur for your penis.
It is, man, and I must be the king of Peronis because only I could pull it out of the tumbler.
King of Peronis.
That's right, King Peroni. And this is, of course, the stainless surgical steel urethral sounding rod.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is going to cut through anything that your urethra could throw at it. Look at that! It's finally.
And detritus.
Mine is getting a little dull, because
from overuse.
It's seen a lot of work. So, what can I say? My diet and everything, it's bad.
And stones that you catch up there,
the stones that you catch up there. That's right. They only come. I mean, before I had this, I was pissing like I was pissing through a piece of Kraft macaroni right out of the box.
Sound like you were shaking a cup of dice at the craps table.
Yeah, not anymore. My urethra would laugh at Flomax, but until when I got this, all those problems went away.
No more narrow urethra.
That's no more narrow urethra, Peggy.
I'll tell you what.
But yeah, it is a great piece of medical marvel, and we love using it. And you guys, if you haven't checked out Tony Spaniel, what the hell are you doing, man? Be somebody. If you can't be somebody, at least buy a fucking tumbler off of Tony, will you? And there's it's got it all. It's got the graphics. It's got the rubber bottom. It's got the double wall insulation. It's got the waterproof top, and of course the beautiful urethral sounding rod.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So where can they get it, Jack?
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal urethral sounding rods.
Yeah, baby.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
I never get tired of that jingle.
No. And you talking about weird photos and weird pictures and stuff. I had one, and as everybody knows, I'm a one-trick pony because I'm retired, so my stories, I don't get new ones. I just have to retell the old ones. So you're going to fucking like it and listen anyway.
That's right.
So, I was going to this house in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And you can't say Lancaster. They get pissed off at you. It's Lancaster.
That's right.
So, guy was creepy from the start when he answered the door. Just kind of had that weird feeling. He's like, hey, come on in. Just didn't feel right walking in the house. You're like planning your exit if shit goes south,
Yeah.
So he tells me, everything that's happened in the house and what he needs done. And I get to work. Start at the upstairs, work my way to the first floor, go through the garage, work my way down to the basement. There's paintings and there's an easel with, paintbrushes in a little cup and everything. And a partially painted painting on this easel and other paintings all around the basement walls. I'm sitting on the floor, leaning up against the walls of little kids in various states of undress all over the basement. And I threw up a little bit in my mouth, and then I got really fucking angry. And I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of this house. And I got to call somebody. There's nothing good about any of this.
No.
And I just kind of, as I went upstairs, he started talking to me. I just fucking walked right by his ass and walked right out the front door. Got to my truck, called the office, told him exactly what happened, what I saw, and don't ever fucking send me back to this house again. Creep. I mean, and there was like, I'd say 20 to 30 paintings of like the big, like 2 foot by 3 foot canvas all over the fucking place in the basement. Man, it was disturbing. And I was like, I'm going to go to jail if I stay in this house any longer because I'm going to pop this motherfucker right in the mouth twice.
Yeah.
But I had to get the fuck out of there. And I'm assuming the company...
I would have pounded on the guy until bones started showing up in his stool.
Yep. Until his driver's license had a black eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Way the fuck out.
That's my strange fucking shit.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Speaking of disgusting, Jason posts, it says the strangest thing he ever saw was a picture of Brad with a box of Vaseline and tissues.
Well,
No, I think he's referring to the one that he keeps in his wallet. But yeah, I mean,
well, it's sometimes you have to, you can't have it in person. You got to fantasize about it.
Yeah. So, hey, can you blame him? I mean, look,
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah,
I'm really with you on that one. I mean, just get a Tony Spangler tumbler with his face on it. Oh, there's the nipple one.
Right.
Ask for a nipple one.
I don't know if he's still got the GIMP file, but there's that too.
I know you can find it somewhere.
That's right. Yes, and just go to the dark web. I'm all over the place.
All right, Nate says, well, if I can paint this pic. Home belonged to a doctor. She had been dealing with rats. We were second and last company to handle the problem. 3 bedrooms, 2 dogs, and just her. In the back bedroom on the queen-size bed were 2 pillows, and between the 2 pillows was a very large rat. And after a few minutes of looking at him, I slowly removed one of the pillows. It was a huge rat's nest, and the large rat, which was about 8 inches long, just the body, was dead. I was in total amazement. Must have been there for months, and she was clueless. I'm hoping to God that's not the bed she was sleeping in.
No kidding.
What the fuck?
Good Lord.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
Tyler McElvain says, how much for a magnet with that on it, with the nipple on it?
With the nipple on it?
He wants a magnet for the nipple.
I kind of do too.
You have to get some made. Might as well cut Tyler in on it.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to do everything in lots of 100, and which reminds me, if
I know someone who'll buy the other 98 of them, that would be
Tyler.
No.
Oh,
Russell.
Oh yeah.
Russell.
Russell.
He'd do his entire truck in Brad nipple.
Russell the love muscle. Yeah, but I still got a bunch of these that need to be sold. $6, buddy. Get on Cash App at $cheesebags420 or on my Venmo at BH1964. $6, be somebody. Tony Spangler tumblers, PCHD magnets, man.
Got one on my truck. Got one on my beer fridge.
Yeah. I've got one blocking my webcam, my dash cam. So there's that. Oh, God. But yeah,
you didn't hear that, Bill. You didn't hear that.
Oh, he knows it. He watches me all the time because he's hoping maybe one day he'll catch me touching myself.
Oh,
touching my. Yeah, I'm driving around just touching my paint.
Russell, he's touching it.
Russell. Right. Yeah, Russell's going out on a date. I gave him a hall pass. So,
hey, more power to him.
Hey, I'm benevolent.
I told him he'd get back around to it. He was all heartbroken and shit. I'm like, man, we'll come back around to you.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
I've ruined him for everybody, though.
Yeah, well,
all of humanity, as a matter of fact.
He can't give up the back door because he has to keep a cork in it, keep the poo-poo from falling out.
That's right. Yeah, when I'm not around.
That's right, baby.
All right. Tyler, speaking of, it's funny that he mentions the magnet because his story's up next. Tyler says, I found a really cool bug out room that led from the master closet to the edge of the property line out. It was neat and even plumbed with oxygen and a generator. That's some prepping right there, Jack.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's some shit hitting in the fan, prepping, getting me the fuck off the property. I'd be part of the crowd and going, leaning in, looking at my own fucking house, saying, "What's going on in there? Right? Anybody know?
What y'all doing over here?
Yeah, what y'all doing? Yeah. I hear that guy's different.
He's special.
Yeah, but a bug out room. What a great idea. I don't even have a fucking storm shelter. This dude has a bug out room.
I did have to buy a second rifle case. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I was too full. I had to get another one.
I
got 2 shorties here, so I'm reading both.
Okay.
Gabriel says, fully built playhouse and a massive attic, complete with several levels, rooms, and a slide and lights. It was very old. Took me a while to crawl through it. Playhouse.
I thought he was playing
the kids up in the attic.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
When I read that, I thought he was up there playing in it and shit.
Well, hey,
it took me a while to crawl through it.
It'd be like that crawl space where the guy had perfectly smooth concrete one with a creeper. Mechanics creeper, and my ass was just zooming back and forth across the floor. I think I spent 30 minutes just rolling around. It was fun.
Oh my God.
David says, alligator in a tub realized that we live in Maryland. Now, I think I know who that is because I would help out with Heart Reptile Rescue and Sanctuary, and there's a guy that would come to those from Maryland with his pet alligator, and it would be sitting on his shoulder. He'd have it flopped up like you're carrying a baby, so the alligator's looking behind him. And I've walked up and greeted the alligator and pet him a couple times. I think I know the alligator he's talking about. It's not like there's a lot of them floating around Maryland. No joke on the floating, but
no kidding.
But I think I've seen that at a couple of the reptile shows I've been to.
Yeah. Okay, I've got Ian, who said walked into a room, one lazy boy, one nightstand. On the nightstand, one magic wand vibrator. The homeowner, mid-70s, lived alone. The audacity, I think, is what got me, especially because I had to call to schedule and call before arrival. Like, ma'am, get yours, but like, was this intentional or what?
I'm sorry, when you get to be 70, you just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to do to you? Judge you? Was a 70-year-old lady getting her rocks off? Everybody was like, "Good on you, good for you."
Yeah, I think Ian probably thinks the same way you do because he goes, "I just carried on." But the memory is seared into my mind forever. Yeah, I bet he went back to the office that day and said, "You know what? Why don't you put her on my route for good?"
Well, good for her. Good.
That's right.
For her.
Because one of these days he's going to be the magic wand.
When I'm 70, I'm going to be yanking it till it fucking falls off, or at least trying to make it fall off. So
the older the
I'm
berry,
ugly as it is. Just wait till I'm super ugly, and I got no choice but to do it myself. So
it's like I always say: the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That's right. Getting all juicy up in that thing.
Yeah.
And fruit
okay, I guess it's time for one of my creepy stories.
Man, let's hear it.
Some of the strange things I found in my extensive career in this thing of ours.
And your storied career.
My storied career. Let's see. I had one downtown. A customer that I will say, to be kind, he was a tad foppish. Okay, and so I get in there, and he has a 7-foot tall statue, a replica of Michelangelo's David. You know, the one where he's like,
with the penis,
buck naked, got that tiny little Greek penis going. You know, because apparently
shrinkage. It was cold.
Apparently, micropenes were in during the ancient Grecian era.
Greece has a winter sometimes. It gets cold.
Yeah. But the thing that struck me most about this is in the panel area was rub marks that one would find from, like, say, a high traffic rodent area. So I'm having a feeling the guy just kind of rubbed it for luck. You know, it's like every time he walks by, "Hi, Dave." And
I had a girlfriend that would do that. She'd rub it for luck.
And rubbed it through that and gave it a trick, gave it a quick rub. My dildo stories. I was doing an apprehend treatment for bed bugs and a gentleman's house that was, I'd say, in his early 80s. He'd cleaned all his dressers out except the bottom one, and there was a big old greasy dildo in there. And but he was, it was greasy. It was, and he had it in a Ziploc bag and everything, nice and sealed up and everything like that. Some tissues around it and stuff. It was disgusting. And we had to do a follow up. When we did the follow up, we went out there and I was telling the guy I was with, I said, everything's cleared out. I said, I'm going to get all these other drawers. Why don't you open up that drawer and take care of that one? He opens it up. He goes, "God damn." And dude had Barbie dolls and stuff. This is not a guy that you would consider, as I said in the previous story, foppish.
Mm-hmm.
He was a mechanic. He had a shop in the back and everything. He's retired from whatever auto plant, and so that's a guy just liked the little butt play, I reckon. And discussing that with some of my colleagues, they were like, "Well, maybe his wife left this. His wife's been dead 20 years, and that's a 10-year-old model." Not how I'm not going to say how I know it, but it's a 10-year-old.
We're learning something here.
Yeah, it's the Goswiller 1125. Anyway, the drug stories. I mean, God, there's so many.
Yeah,
it's like drugs are just like everywhere. It's like Elvis sightings used to be. But let's see. Like, I've had bathroom sinks that were full of weed. I've had guys cutting up cocaine on a coffee table. Just say, "Do your thing," and I'll go do my thing. Never offered to use me as a dealer or a mule or anything, which was fine. But and then have one guy ripping a big bong and stuff. And it's, "You want to hit?" It's like,
Yeah.
My last stop, it's a Friday. Give that here.
I've seen a lot of that, yeah.
But, so, I mean, that is basically it. Let's see. We have, naked kids running around, maybe a little bit older than they should be. It's like, I'm not going to do this for him. No, it's okay. No, it's not okay.
Right.
And that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I've had a pretty mundane career compared to what I'm seeing. I've never run into the 20-gallon buckets of human shit or anything like that, which is nice. I always seem to find my shit laying on the floor already.
Right.
Yeah. And usually it's those nasty ass, trashy ass places.
Yummy.
So yeah, exactly. Yummy as fuck. So anyway, so guys, you got other ones?
I've still got a bunch of them. Yeah. I mean,
shit.
we're gonna
man.
We might have to make a second episode out of this. We got one more episode before the end of the season. So
that's true.
Well, okay. I'll read this last one
up. Go for it.
And then I'll read this one up. Then we'll hold off for the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy says a homeless guy living in a crawl space under their deck, and I also had a customer's mother with dementia that was brutalizing trapped rats with scissors, and I didn't solve the mystery until I put out a camera. The footage was disturbing as hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What kind of sick fuck?
Yeah, that's holy shit.
Oh my God.
That's fucked up. Brutalizing with scissors.
I got no commentary on that one.
Yeah,
that's just somebody that fucking needs help, Jack.
It is. That is someone who needs help. For sure. Faux show.
So, yeah, we got tons of others, guys. We've got another show next week.
I'll be a year older next week's show.
That's right. Yeah,
yep.
Jack's got a birthday coming.
I got a birthday coming up next Tuesday.
And your gift is on its way, buddy.
Hot damn.
Yeah,
Hot damn.
You're gonna like this. Like I said, I bought him something. I liked it so much, I bought something for me too. Like, fuck this.
But, I got a show on Friday, and I got a concert on Saturday next weekend. So,
who's playing?
Charlie Starr from Blackberry Smoke.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I went to last January.
That's right.
Around my birthday. It's an acoustic show, really low energy, really cool, laid back.
They didn't break up or anything, did they?
No. Right around the holidays, the rest of the band gets a break. He does a little short acoustic thing. So
yeah. I saw a video of a band playing "Running with the Pack" from Bad Company. I have no idea who that band was, but damn, it was good.
That was Blackberry Smoke.
That was Blackberry Smoke. No shit.
Doing Run with the Pack. They did it to celebrate Bad Company's induction to the Hall of Fame. There's a whole album with a whole bunch of different bands doing it, and it was Blackberry Smoke.
Badass. But I love me some Paul Rogers, man. What can I say? I mean, he is like, I've got my vocalist, but damn, Paul Rogers, man. That guy could read the physician's note of my colonoscopy, and it would be a hit.
When I saw them last October at the Charlestown Casino Event Center, they did that song because they had just released it right before they went on. They showed up in Charlestown, so they played it when I was there. It was really good.
Yeah, nice,
fucking awesome. And I'm going to be seeing them in Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, third weekend of April this year.
Outstanding.
Yeah. So
okay,
taking JT.
Yeah. My favorite cover band's touring again this year, and they're doing Dark Side, The Wall, and Beyond.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You may be making a trip to India again, my friend.
I'll have to fly out there again like I did last time.
Hey, Bynum's is still open, man.
Fuck yeah. I'm always good for a prime rib, man. Shit.
Hell yeah. So next week, we're gonna continue on our way here of talking about this kind of shit. And maybe have a couple of bits and pieces from things that were left over from our other episodes.
Yep, and I've got a couple more weird stories to tell. So
you got weird
stories and drug stories.
We've got some things that we didn't have time for in some of our other episodes. We'll try to fish those up, and maybe we could read those as well.
It'll be the leftovers from the fridge next week.
Leftovers from the fridge. That's right. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. And just a reminder, this is going to be our last. Next week will be our last show of this season. We're going to be taking February off and sunning our buns somewhere. Betty Ford rehab probably, but
whatever works.
Yeah, it's whatever's needed.
As long as I go to the one in Florida, I'm cool.
I hear you there. No. He talks about Betty Ford as he takes his last swig of bourbon through the night.
Yep.
But everybody, again, the weather's going to suck this weekend, so please be careful.
Yes.
If you find yourself in a situation, we're here, man. Cheese bags will help cheese bags. So
we will.
Let us know. Don't let it get to you. Don't let this weather get inside your head, man. Just stay aware and stay careful. And if your boss says, well, are you coming into work today? If the answer needs to be fuck no, then tell him fuck no.
Right.
It's not worth it. I mean,
try not to go out if you're in the path of this storm, which most people will be. Try not to go out if you can help it, but if you do, make sure you take stuff with you just in case. Because if you do get stuck,
you are correct. Sir. Yeah, make sure you got your survival kit together and everything.
Yes.
Make sure you got your Slim Jims and your Lance toast cheese crackers and your blankets and all this other good stuff. And maybe an empty Gatorade bottle to piss in.
And for us older cheese bags, don't wait till the fucking snow ends to go shoveling. Get it while it's falling to cut down on how much you're going to have. You might have to shovel 3 times, but you won't be shoveling heavy snow.
That's right.
Because we got sleet and shit coming on top of this stuff, so it's going to be fucking heavy by the time it's done.
That's right. You won't be sitting, and you won't be wearing yourself out and end up with tubes in your arms and a casket up your penis.
Do not blow a gasket. Take care of yourselves, please.
Exactly.
Hunker down, enjoy the snow, post pictures of it on the depot, how much you get, and believe me, I'm going to have the yardstick of doom on the deck again for this snow just to see how much I get.
Attaboy. Yeah. And PCHD, my favorite group, will be here. So, let's spam that group with some posts and chat, will you? So,
awesome.
Okay. So, on behalf of all of us here at Tales from the Crawlspace, both of us, Tony Spangler from SpanglerArt.com, PCHD, my favorite group, Jack and I cordially invite you to bug the fuck off.
Bug off. I hope I hit the right button this time.
Well, we'll see.
And now.
Nope. Not that one. This one. This one. Nope, not that one. Oh, here, this one.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
I'm learning the new board. Fuck it. Bug off.
Right. Bug off.
Oh, thanks for listening to Tales from the Crawlspace podcast. Jack and Brad will be back next week with another great episode. TFTC can be found on almost every podcast provider available, and you can also find us on TikTok at TFTC 2.0, Instagram at TFTC Podcast, Facebook at the Pest Control Humor Depot Group, and our website, www.tftc.wtf. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you soon.